Good morning, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into the vlog today, and welcome to basically my jungle in a sense. This is the reptile room here. As you can hear, we have a friend here that is just waiting to come out right now, but we're going to introduce her in a second here. We have a lot to get through. There are so many reptiles in this room. So let's dive in right now. First one that I want to show off right now is one that we actually shared last week, and that is this beautiful girl right here. This is my pride and joy, and this is my Woma python, my first Woma python named Willow. Isn't she just beautiful? Oh my gosh. And it's just crazy. I mean, she's definitely been a very nice sized snake, but this past year of bulking her up a little bit more and just getting her a little bit more size on her for the upcoming breeding season is just incredible. I mean, she has definitely put on some heft for sure, but how beautiful is this snake? I mean, she's just incredible, and look how tame she is. That's what I love about her. She's just such a sweetheart. She's never struck. She's one of those snakes that if you've never held a snake or you've never interacted with a snake, this is the one that I put in your hand, because she will just kind of melt with you and just kind of melt to your heart. And that's what we want. We want people to become reptile and snake lovers rather than ones that live in fear. Right off the bat, this is Willow right here. We have a whole bunch of reptiles to get through, and we're not going to get through every single reptile in here. We're going to show off all sorts of different species throughout this video, and I want to know your opinion. What do you guys personally own in the comments below? Let me know, whether it's a dog, cat, reptile, fish, I don't care. I want to hear it all, so let me know in the comment section below what you personally own and which reptile was your favorite in today's video. I want to hear that as well too. But honestly, before we continue on with this video, I need to run to the supermarket. I want to pick up some treats for some of these reptiles. So let me put Willow back and let's go. That's right, it's that time once again for me to go grocery shopping, get all the essentials for the reptiles. I swear these guys eat better than me. And I have to also get an expensive fruit that's actually for me. And 3, 2, 1, here we are. Yep, that's right, at the Apple store. And I have to actually pick up a purchase of mine, and I'll unbox that with you right now. Back from the store. So like I said last week, I am taking vlogging very seriously, and I'm trying to take everything to the next level. And in doing so, I need to be a lot more mobile and efficient with my edits. And with me solely taking on the filming and the editing of each and every single vlog and project that I personally do, both with the vlogs and all my other content that I create, it's time that I upgrade. It's time that I make things a lot more efficient for me and easier to take on the go. And that's exactly what we're doing with this bag right here. So I meant it when I said this is a very expensive fruit. So without further ado, let's take a look inside this bag. Kind of doing a quick little unboxing here. So first thing we got right here is a magic mouse. I picked up a set of earbuds. The answer to a lot of my problems. Voila! A brand new MacBook Pro. Super stoked about this. My first ever MacBook Pro. Very, very cool. Cool. Obviously, we're not going to be touching too much on this right now. It's always exciting to get new products, especially when you know that it is time to finally upgrade and really try to take things to another level. Like I said, guys, I'm all in. So this is going to really help me tremendously. You guys really have no idea yet how much of a lifesaver this is. And obviously, this video is more so about the animal side of things, so we're not going to get too nitty-gritty with this. Okay, without further ado, let's pop this baby open, shall we? Oh my gosh, here we go. Whoop. Okay. It is truly Christmas in October, that is for sure. Got some heft to it too, which is nice. But, whoop, now we're gonna... There's that sound. Look at that. We are live. I'm definitely going to set this up later. Man, this was all very, very exciting. It's so cool to unbox stuff like this, but this is not what the video is about. Let's go back to the reptile room, let's show off some of the animals, and let's give some of them some treats. Alright, just got back from the store, got this yummy banana right here. We need a friend to share that banana with, so I'll use this as my magical wand. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Here's Daisy, the red-foot tortoise. So we are gonna open up this banana right now, and Daisy is a beautiful tortoise that I have raised up ever since she was a young little baby tortoise right here. And we're gonna see, she's super, super friendly. I mean, I could just rub her chin. And some tortoises, when you do this, they will just kind of shy up, but she's not like that. But let's kind of see if she has any interest. And maybe while she's trying to figure out her surroundings, maybe she'll take a bite of the banana. But yeah, red-foot tortoises and tortoises in general general, I have fallen in love with over the years. They are such a fun, personable species, and you would be surprised, honestly. It's a big commitment, don't get me wrong, but they are really something. If you can take care of them, manage them, raise them up, you will really gain a bond with these animals, I can promise you, and you will get obsessed with them. She's not the only Redfoot tortoise I have. I'll pull out another one here in a second. So here we are with another Redfoot tortoise, and again, guys, these guys are so much fun, so personable, and I mean, eating machines truly. I know that we had Daisy, who was a little bit camera shy, but these guys normally will just kind of take food right out of your hand. And it just goes to show, with working with animals, it can truly be unpredictable at the end of the day, and totally fine. You just got to roll with the punches. So you're doing so well. Again, I'm going to treat you and all your friends with some banana as well too. But yeah, I have a whole group of Redfoot tortoises right now, and I would love to get more in the future. Honestly, raising these guys up has been such a privilege and a treat, and I have absolutely been adoring these guys for sure. But that's not the only tortoise species I own. Let me pull out the other species right now. And then this one right here is actually what they call a leopard tortoise. I remember when this one was just a small hatchling, and it was completely a different coloration versus what it is right now. And this is like a true like ivory kind of blonde kind of color and tone. But they're super variable. Some come in a lot more splotchy and dark color tones, some come more brown, some come more black, some come more ivory in tone. It's just really cool, because you never really know what you're gonna get. You just have to keep growing these guys and feeding these guys and raising them up properly so their shells grow in a proper way, because again, it's all one piece and a part of their body. So really cool. But yeah, there's my tortoise species. The Redfoot tortoise is earlier, and now the leopard tortoise. Okay, and right here we have my big meatball of a character right here. This is actually Mushu, my red tegu, and he is coming out of shed right now, so you can kind of see some of the scales just kind of shedding off right here. And they don't shed off in one piece like snakes, it comes off in parts. Mushu is a character. Mushu is unique, and you can kind of guess why. I'll give you a second. Take a look at him right now. So the reason we love Mushu, and he is very unique as well, we love Mushu regardless, don't get me wrong. Man, dude, your claws are sharp. We love him because you can see right here, he is actually missing a leg, and that's actually something that has happened since he was a hatchling. It actually happened, unfortunately, with a clutch mate of his. I guess there was some sort of scuffle, and he ultimately lost his leg. It does not bother him whatsoever. It's basically a ghost limb to him. You can see he just kind of moves it around like it's nothing, and he gets around totally fine, so there's nothing to worry about it. And I was definitely not going to name him Tripod like a lot of people do. Don't get me wrong, it's a great name, but so many three-legged creatures are named Tripod. And honestly, I'm a big Disney fan myself, and he looks like Mushu the dragon from Mulan. Obviously, having this guy as a hatchling and raising him up, you can see he's totally puppy dog tame. And another animal that I have not had to worry about in the teenage years, as they say, being something that was super ornery or just kind of super flighty. But it definitely takes care and love and working with these animals to make sure that you are getting that bond with these animals for sure. Doing those types of things works miracles.
But the majority of reptiles that I own are actually ball pythons, and rightfully so, because there are so many incredible morphs out there. It's impossible to pick a favorite. I can't just choose one. I love them all.
But needless to say, I have a whole bunch of ball pythons, and that probably wasn't even half of them that you just saw, literally. And we'll go over more and more of them as time goes on. But yes, I do have a lot of ball pythons, just because mainly I love the genetic side of things. I love working with the morphs, like this beautiful black pastel lavender right here. Black pastel is one of my favorite genes for sure to work with. And with ball python genetics and morphs, we've only just started scratching the surface of what we can do with some of these combinations and colorations, and I love that. It's endless possibilities. It's like playing mad scientist. When I learned about genetics at a young age, I was enthralled with it, and I just wanted to learn more and more and more, and it's just been a fun ride ever since. So that's what we're going to continue doing, and that's why I breed ball pythons. Which, speaking of, I do have some babies right now that I want to share with you guys. So babies, we have so many beautiful baby ball pythons, and I've held back some from this past breeding season as well too, but this one right here is an Enchi clown head for pied. October 11th and the 12th, we're actually going to be at the NARBC Tinley Park Reptile Convention, and it's going to be super exciting. I love going to Tinley, and it's been something that has been a tradition for me every single October and March. So if you're thinking or you are attending Tinley, definitely let me know in the comments below. And if you see me at Tinley, definitely stop me and say hi. I would love to see so many of you guys there. This is another reason why I went to the store, because I had to get blueberries and for sure banana, because we have an iguana that is a eating machine and loves her treats, meaning her blueberry and banana. So we are going to kind of share with you guys just what I mean by that. And she has been super rewarding to work with. This is my first iguana species, and this is actually what they call a rhino iguana. And oh my gosh, guys, this is just such a beauty. And I have been obsessed with rhino iguanas for so long, and to own one myself and be raising one up from a hatchling is just incredible for sure. Here, take a look at this right here. Here, girl. Banana? Yeah. Look at that. Just going to town on this banana, ripping apart the peel. These guys will just take the whole darn thing if they could. Now, you know that I'm kind of referencing her as just a she. I do know that she is a female for sure, but I have a name potentially for her, but I haven't fully committed to it yet, so I'm not going to announce it just because I don't want to confuse people. But if you do have name suggestions for this beautiful rhino iguana, again, it's a girl, let me know those down in the comments below. Yeah, you can have another blueberry. How about that? Blueberry? Look at that. Loves her blueberries. Look at that. I'll just take her out and just put her on my shoulder. She'll climb literally from my arm to my hat and just sit there until I feed her some blueberries. Or I'll just pet her up there and she'll just kind of mellow out and just kind of relax. Like I said, we have reptiles here of all shapes and sizes. So we have the super large ones, we also have the mid-size ones, and then we have some tinier ones right here like this one. And this is actually Ruby, my leopard gecko, and she is just adorable. She has been a staple in the reptile room for probably about 10 years now, which is crazy, honestly, and just kind of seeing the progression over time. And the reason she's called Ruby is because she has ruby red eyes. So she is just a character for sure and a sweetheart. And again, been a staple for so many years, very personable. I love taking this girl out, just kind of plopping her on my shoulder and letting her do her thing. When she was younger, she had some really bold oranges on her. She has some bold spots on her now, but it's just crazy to see like the transitions and the development of some of these reptiles from when they're babies to when they're adults. You gotta love it. It's so cool to see. All right, and for the grand finale, I wanted to bring out a special snake, and my largest snake, that's for sure, as well too. So let's pull out Eddie, my Burmese python. So Eddie here I have had for 5 years now, and I'm going to show you how I take him out. So we obviously have this snake hook. You can kind of see he is fully in a food mode right now, so you want to make sure when working with any snake, but especially a bigger snake, they are no joke, and you always have to give them your utmost respect. People always are asking me, Nick, does the snake bite? And the answer is yes, any snake can bite. But honestly, it's about reading the animal to the best of your ability, and things can still go wrong, and you just ultimately have to respect the animal. But basically what I do is I try to get him out of this food mode. So I'm basically pushing him back, petting him gently with the hook, reading his body language, coaxing him. But at this point, he's pretty mellow. I can tell that his pupils are not as dilated. He's very relaxed right now, and we're gonna pull him out. With a snake this size, you definitely wanna make sure you're holding the majority of their body weight just to help with their spine. But ooh, look how big and beautiful this boy is right here. So Eddie is a hypo Burmese python. That's why his coloration is this golden, beautiful colors. Again, raised this boy from a hatchling 5 years ago. And the reason his name is Eddie actually is because the day that I got this snake was actually the day, unfortunately, that we lost Eddie Van Halen. And you can see totally night and day difference. Once they're out of food mode, puppy dog tame. But that doesn't mean that I'm not letting my guard down, because I still have a tremendous amount of respect for this animal. I know what he's capable of, and especially since I'm alone right now, even at this size, he's not full grown by any means. He's definitely putting on a lot of weight and giving me a workout at the same time. Just a stunner for sure. And thank you guys for tuning in. Again, we have so many other reptiles in here. We didn't get through everyone, and we're going to show off so many more, and we'll show them all off throughout the lifetime of this vlog for sure, I promise you. So stay tuned. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, and I appreciate you tuning in as always. And if you could, share this video around, share it with a friend, tune people in. We want to grow this community. It's been a fantastic ride so far, just a couple videos in. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of encouragement, and I appreciate all of you guys for your kind and encouraging words for sure. Definitely check us out on social media as well too, and also our sister channel on YouTube, NJP Exotics. And again, if you're going to be at Tinley this upcoming weekend, let me know in the comments below, and let me know what your favorite reptile was from this reptile room tour. I want to hear it below. Again, guys, for tuning in. Again, be the change you want to see in the world, and until next week, I will see you guys soon. Take care.